All right, everybody, welcome back to TCG Cast. We are here with a very special unboxing, and it's all thanks to the team over at Fantasy Flight Games. They sent us a press kit, and we're going to crack open some of these really cool cards coming from Twilight of the Republic. So by the time this video goes live, the pre-release is going to be on November 1st, and the release is going to be on November 8th. So this is just something you can look forward to when you're getting started with your friends, your family, your loved ones. And we want to give a huge shout out again to Fantasy Flight Games, because not only is this press kit really awesome, but they loaded us up with enough gear to actually have enough for 2 people. So I'm going to be able to play with my fiance. And let's just talk a little bit about the cool products that come here that you can pick up at your local game store. So first of all, you've got sleeves. These are the classics, and they sent us 4 sets. These are going to be super fun to put all of our cards in, build some really neat decks. So we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous. You've got the colored sleeves. So depending on what you're most interested in, there's something for everybody here. Also, you've got the playmats. Now, this is probably one of the most thoughtful press kits I've ever seen, because like I said, it comes with enough for 2 people. But when you get started, you're going to want to pick up some playmats so you can play your games on. You don't damage your cards. Sleeves to protect your cards. You also get some deck boxes. These are going to be great because not only it comes with a Ahsoka Tano, my favorite. Not only are you going to need something to travel and protect your cards with, but it also comes with little token boxes. So all of the chit tokens that come in here, if you want to use dice, so on and so forth, it's a self-contained travel box. So all you have to do is sleeve a deck, throw it in here, grab your playmat, and get jamming some games at your local game shop. Also, these are going to be things people are going to be utilizing this weekend. These are the pre-release kits. So here on the back, it's going to come with 6 booster packs, promo cards. You get counters, which are going to be used for damage, tracking, and whatnot on your base and your characters. Deck building guide, divider card, and a deck box. So when you go to your local game store, this is what you're going to be utilizing to get started a week before the set goes live. So we'll crack this open and see what's in here. Here's the 2-player starter that you're going to be able to utilize with friends, family, loved ones, fiance in this scenario, but you get 2 different decks. So Ahsoka Tano is on one side, General Grievous is on the other side. Here are all the cards. You've probably seen this online, but if you haven't, this is going to come with everything 2 people need to get started. Rules, tokens. It's a great way to get started because there's enough cards for everyone to play, and then you can grow your collection either with a pre-release kit, or you can pick up some booster packs and grow and expand your collection. So let's take a look at the cards that came in our booster packs and our pre-release kit. So we'll do this one first. So whenever you go to your words are hard sometimes. Whenever you go to your friendly local game store, you're going to pick up one of these. Everyone's going to crack one open, and generally you get like 30 to 60 minutes to build a deck. So you pull out your cards. Here is a deck box that is going to be able to hold the, here's your promos. Basically, you get a deck, and you're going to have extra cards. So you can use this to throw all of your cards in here safely. And that way, when you're moving around from location to location, you don't have to pick up everything multiple times and scoop up all your cards. You're going to be able to throw it in your deck box. Here is your token sheet, which you're going to need. It's also got markers and then who is the turn player, and then some really useful documentation, basically the fundamentals on how to build your pre-release deck, how everything is going to work. They give you some ideas on how many units, how many upgrades and events and things like that. And then the rules are online for free if you need assistance with learning how to play the game. Usually these events are perfect for people who not only know the game, but people who are interested in starting the game. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's crack these packs open and see if you get anything fun. So this is what we call sealed. So when you open up a pack, and I love these because they're paper. Oh, Fantasy Flight, you've done so great. You are always going to get a leader. This is going to be in every single pack. So that way, if you're drafting, if you're playing sealed, whatever you want to do, you've got a leader to fiddle around with. And then you've also got a base. So that is guaranteed. Always a leader, always a base. And we're not going to go too much into how the game works, but you've got different colored aspects. You've got hero, you've got villain, etc., etc. You build around that. But we've got Holdout Blaster, Daring Raid, Guarding the Way, Obedient Vanguard, Old Access Codes, Oh, cool. A full art. Advanced Recon Commando. So we'll place them there. Armored Saber Tank. Freelance Assassin. Dwarf Spider Droid. Bold Resistance. All right, we're getting to the uncommons. Wartime Profiteering. This card looks fun. I love the art on these. So good. All right. Oh my gosh. Our first card is a Hyperspace Aeolus Akira. That is actually pretty sick. I'm going to crack open some of these sleeves. Oh my goodness. What a way to start. And we haven't even looked at the foil yet. Woo! This could be a hot pull video, just so everybody knows. Here are the black and white Star Wars Unlimited cards. I will say, these sleeves are great. I use them for not only Star Wars Unlimited, but a lot of other games I play. All right, let's pull this in here. Sleeve it up. Ooh, so good. Okay, cool. Here is our rare. We've got Stila Guerrera. Very cool. And then our foil is In Pursuit. You can see here is the foiling on screen. Some very, very well done foiling. Super good. All right. So that is pack one. So essentially we would set aside, if we're doing a pre-release, we'd set aside our leader, we set aside our base, and then you start to kind of cycle through cards. So you have yellow, villain, you have hero, neutral, so on and so forth. And then however your brain organizes details, you would start to set cards aside and then see what your deck would build around. So traditionally, you might have played Magic the Gathering, heard the term bread. I think it's bombs, removal, evasion, so on and so forth. So essentially, you're looking for big stuff. So Ayla's not bad. She's a bomb. Then there's cards that remove threats. They can deal damage, all kinds of stuff. So you'll want to utilize your tools available. But yeah, this is just kind of the nuts and bolts of how you crack open your starter set. And then, oh man, these sleeves are so smooth. So this is a glossy back. I'm just going to brag a little bit. This is a matte finish, kind of a textured finish on the back. So here you can feel there's like little grindy bits, like sand. This part is nice and smooth. So as you're shuffling your cards, you can feel it. They're not going to slip and slide around, but as you play them, they just kind of stick on the mat. See, this isn't really moving anywhere. So they're slick, but they're not slippery, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, we'll just put the sleeves here. Oh, these are such good sleeves. Good job, Fantasy Flight. You really knocked it out of the park. Like, usually branded sleeves are very, very bad. These are not bad in any capacity. All right, so we've got Anakin. He will betray the Emperor. Be prepared. So that is our second leader. We've got the nest. So there's your base. There's your leader. Let's go through what's in here. So Merciless Contest. 41st Elite Corps. Man, I love the Clone Wars art. Like, it's just so cool. Also the TV show. Definitely my jam. Confederate Courier. Anyone who's in the chat, let us know what your favorite Star Wars media is. Are you a fan of the TV shows? Are you a fan of the movies? Like, what are you jamming on? Reckless Torrent. Daughter of Dathomir. Night Sisters. So good. Guarding the Way. All right, here is a hyperspace card. We'll put that to the side. On the Doorstep. Beautiful. Super Battle Droid. It's simple but very effective. It's 3 for 4/3. Gets the job done every time. Infiltrating Demolisher. Very cool. Oh, Jar Jar Binks. I need this in a hyperfoil. If anyone wants to trade me, let me know. I really want this card. In a hyperfoil, super bad. Republic Defense Carrier. Look at this art. He's just so silly. So goofy. Lots of color. All right, here we go. Kashyyyk Defender. We have a rare base here. Shadow Collective Camp. When you deploy a leader, draw a card. Ooh, spicy. There you go. And then for our foil, Daring Raid. Awesome. So for people who are building lists at Sealed, you can use the rare base instead of one of your common bases. If it's in the packs, you can totally use it. So again, you would just kind of organize your cards, figure out what goes where, who goes where, how you work the best. I try and usually do sides first. So I would pick based on my pulls, hey, I've got a lot of villainy, or maybe I've got a ton of heroism, and then I would mess around with that pool of cards. So that way, oh, Django. That way I'm not trying to split down the middle of, colors first, but I try and pick good versus evil. Oh my gosh, this hero art looks so good. I would love a hyperfoil of this. So we've got Django as leader, Crystal City, and we're just going to start blowing through cards here for the sake of time. We don't want to take too terribly long. So take captive, clone heavy gunner, headhunter squadron, warrior drone. Man, these cards just look so fun. Everyone should be able to enjoy games however they love. Definitely encourage you to take time and, if you're a collector, have fun with that. If you're a player, have fun with that. If you're definitely searching for the most competitive list, go for that. All games are for all people. Like, that's the best part. You get to do it how you want. It's your hobby. Have your fun. Series Officer, Tri-Droid Suppressor. Oh, these are so good. So good. Hailfire Tank. Oh, does anyone remember these in Star Wars Battlefront 2? Please remember them right in the comments. Just ping me if you remember these tanks in Star Wars Battlefield 2. Like on the old Xbox 360, oh, these were so potent. I loved being in them. I hated fighting against them. All right, V-Wing. Oh, look at this Asajj Ventress. So good. And the keyword exploit too. So this was something cool we saw with that convention exclusive set. So exploit means when you play this card, defeat up to 2 units you control. This card will cost 2 less for each unit defeated this way. So good. And the artwork is great. All right, Sword and Shield Maneuver. R2-D2. All right, we have another one. We have a set 1 R2 and a set 3 R2. When played, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, search the top 3 cards. Wow. I forgot about this. So it's a 2-drop, 2/4. That's fine. But when you play them, you can pitch a card from your hand, look at the top 3 of your deck, and take one of them. That's a great way to dig through your deck, and it's a great body. All right. Barriss Offee! Well. There's a character from the Clone Wars, if we ever saw one. A 1/1 for 1. Each friendly unit that is healed this phase gets +1/+0. Woo! Spicy. And then an Independent Senator. Wow, I love this Barriss Offee. That is so spicy. Look at you. Huh. Weenie spam. You just get a 1/1 for 1, turn 1. Oh, great. This are the droids. This may or may not be a competitive statement. It's probably not, but I don't really care because I'm playing this game for fun. R2 and C-3PO have had some of my favorite effects. They're not necessarily the most competitive, impactful cards in the game, but they're just fun. Like, R2 and C-3PO are kind of staples in the mythos of Star Wars. And so, whether they're competitive or not, I'm not too worried about it, but I do love the fact that they're just great themes. Like, very thematic, very fun, very enjoyable to play with family and friends at all times. All right, here we go. Oh, my boy! So here is a full art hyperspace Count Dooku. So you can get regular leaders with regular artwork, and then you can get the hyperspace variant that's the same card. It's just got full art, no borders. Usually in terms of like price point, it doesn't add like that much. This is not a $500 card. This might be 20 cents. This version might be, depending on the card, maybe a couple bucks. So like this is a common version of the card in full art form. So depending on the card, it might be a few dollars, but it's not like you're going to get priced out of the market like some games, like Magic the Gathering. Well, full art will cost, in triplicate of what a card could potentially be. But yeah, Count Dooku, one of my favorite characters, and this artwork, gorgeous. So good. So good. I'm don't want to look at that foil. Oh, this is so much fun. I feel like a kid at Christmas. Which is really how you should feel when you're out and about, playing these card games. It's like, new set, new things to do, new combos. Well, this is going to be fun. Okay, anyways, moving on. Devastating Gunship. Coruscant Guard. They're probably not good. Oh, hey, cool. They're not hero or villain. They're just there. Spicy take. They're probably villainous, actually. All right, Grenade Strike. Infantry of the 212th. Ryloth Militia. Boy, these are like throwbacks to the show. If you're a big fan of the Clone Wars TV show, you are going to love this set. Vanguard Droid Bomber. Republic Commando. Who remembers that video game? Oh, man. I'm not old, I swear. Republic Attack Pod. Ooh. Heroes on both sides. Oh, man. This episode was so good. Anyways, I'm getting caught in too much stuff. So good when Ahsoka's eyes were opened when she was talking to a separatist. Such a very, very well-written episode. A lot of fun. All right. Kraken, Disruptive Burst. Okay, here's a piece of removal. It's not great, but it's give each enemy unit -1/-1 for this phase. So if you have a unit with 1 health and you use this, it's going to be defeated. Very simple. So it's not bad. However, this is really good specifically against battle droids, because battle droids are 1/1. So if you see like a weenie deck where they're running a bunch of battle droids, Disruptive Burst, very powerful against that. All right, Bloodsport, and aha! It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Okay, I don't care what this card costs. I need to get a hyperfoil and just frame it, and then put it at like the highest place in my house. So when people, get really frustrated about things, they'll just point and go, it's over. I have the high ground. Here's a great card. So choose a friendly unit. Each enemy unit gets -4, -0 while attacking that unit this phase. Just a great piece of tech. You just pick a thing and go, hey, everything attacking gets -4 attack. How thematic. Dwarf Spider Droid, this is cool. I love the fact this is a card and it's in my hands. This is so stupid. I can just point and it's over. I have the high ground. Maybe I'll stand up when I use this at an event. Who knows? It's just so silly. Love this. Oh, good on you, Fantasy Flight. You've hit the theme button. I think that's something that's really fun about this game is this set specifically for me has just been theme to the max. It feels so good. Coming from watching Captain Rex, love Captain Rex. Coming from someone who's watched the Clone Wars TV show in its entirety multiple times, it's just so good. Oh my gosh. So here is a hyperspace base. So again, you can use this in lieu of a common. Nothing changes. It's just a full art, no border compared to a regular base. For those of you who are watching who may not understand why this is important, it's not. It's really just a flex. The card itself, the physical piece of cardboard, does nothing different than this base here. It just looks cooler. That's it. That's all it's there for. Flexing on people. All right, moving on. Multi-troop transport. Ooh, an ARC 170. Drop in. Oh, clone trooper tokens. Yes. Heavy persuader tank. Also, the back of your base is a token. So clone troopers are 2/2. Battle droids are 1/1. And if you get a hyperspace... There we go. If you get a hyperspace base, full art, the token is also full art. So here's the regular. Here's the full art. So again, no physical difference in terms of abilities, in terms of text, just a flex. Just a cool flex. All right, we got an ion tank, spider droid, soldier of the 501st. Wow, 1/3 for 1. That's great. Raid 1. I feel like we've seen this before from other sets. Anywho, Wolfpack escort, political pressure. Oh, this is so good. I love hand disruptions. Don't hate me. Soulless one. Fantastic. Nameless Valor. Rune Hawk. Oh, they've got the Separatist boys in here. Well. He's a 2-drop. Vigilance, Villainy, 3/2. When played, if a friendly unit was defeated this phase, you may give a unit -1, -1 for this phase. That could defeat something pretty... Ooh, so spicy. All right. Caught in the Crossfire. 6 cost. Choose 2 enemy units in the same arena. So space or ground. Each of those units deals damage equal to its power to the other. Oh, that is so nasty. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I see you, Fancy Flight. And then, ooh, well. We're going to bust that sleeve for this. So this is a full art foil rare. So this is called a hyperspace rare. So basically you have, this is actually kind of nice. We have the trifecta. So you have a regular rare right here. Nothing special with the border. Everything's pretty standard. Then you have a foil version of a card. So it's same artwork, but foiled. Then you have the hyperspace version. So it's borderless, no foil. Then you have the penultimate rarity, which is a card in hyperspace, full art rarity, and foiled, lovingly called hyperfoil. So it's rare, foil rare, hyperspace foil rare. Hopefully that makes sense. But that is really cool. We have a hyperfoil, and it's excuse me, 8 from the Innocent. Search the top 10 cards of your deck for 2 hero non-unit cards and discard them. For this phase, you may play the discarded cards that each cost 2 less. Wow, that is a great tool. This is a great set that we've been pulling from. This is a hilarious card. This is just a cool card. And hyperfoils are always just beautiful. Okay, so last pack in our pre-release set. I swear I can open these things. Also, shout-outs to Fantasy Flight Games. These are paper, not foil. So these wrappers are recyclable, like really easy to recycle. Good on you for thinking about the environment. Oh, Maul! Hey, there's my man. Ooh. So good. All right. Vanquish. Oh, a reprint. Nicely done. Recon Commando. Attack Platform. Starfighter. Merciless Contest. Hey, here is our hyperspace rare. Or, I'm sorry, hyperspace card. Droid Starfighter. B1 Security Team. Droid Cohort. Jesse got a card. Wow. I wonder if Heavy. I know Five's got a card. Shuttle Echo. Oh, man. How cool. That's so awesome. Yularen. Ah! Oh, my God. We got Ahsoka. I'm never getting rid of this card. Oh, it's a foil, too. Ooh. Okay, so, here we'll put Yularen away. Thank you, Yularen. You've done well for your people. Put the hyperspace away. Okay, so this is essentially the variance of what we just talked about. Rare, regular card, foil version of a given card, hyperspace version of a card, hyperspace foil version of a card. So these are all something you can pull inside of a booster pack. And that's kind of the thing that I do love about this this game. There's a lot of different rarities, and it makes collecting really, really fun. Oh my gosh, Ahsoka Tano. I wanted this card so bad. I don't care what her competitive viability is. I absolutely love Ahsoka with all of my heart. One of my favorite characters of all time. Thank you, Fantasy Flight Games. You just made my day. She's a 3-cost, 3/4. While you control fewer units than an opponent, including this unit, she gains Ambush. And then action for 2 resources. You could return this unit and each upgrade on her to their owner's hands. So there's some really spicy tech where you can play her. If you control fewer units than your opponent, she can attack into another unit. And then if you need to, you can return her back to your hand. So good. That's so cool. Okay, let's take a look at these last 5 packs. We'll talk a little bit about Twilight of the Republic coming out. And then we'll go out and spend some time with family, friends, playing Star Wars Unlimited. I hope everyone is having fun. I'm enjoying talking about this game because it's just a blast. I really enjoy so many aspects about this game. Oh, Padme, full hyperspace. This is a deck I really want to work with. So she has coordinate action, 1 resource, tap her, or exhaust her, whatever the keyword is. I'm so old school. they all mean the same thing. Search the top 3 cards of her deck for a public card, reveal it, and draw it. And then when you flip her over, she's 2/7, restore 1. So whenever she attacks, she heals 1 off of your base. And then coordinate on attack, search the top 3 cards of her deck for a public card, reveal it, and draw it. So just a fun card. Also in a hyperspace. Very good. All right, so we have level 13. Shout out to the game that never made it into real life, unfortunately. One day, maybe, I don't know. We'll have hope. We'll have hope in the Galactic Senate. Okay, so we've got a Bomber, Starfighter, Separatist, Super Tank, Batch Brothers. So fun. Ion Tank, a Commando, another one. Wow. All right, Hidden Sharpshooter, Breaking In, Droid Starfighter, Squad Support. Hello! They really did it. I have the high ground, and hello there. Choose a unit to interplay this phase, get -4, -4. This is great. This is absolutely hilarious. You just, someone plays something, and you're like, oh, hello there. It goes away. Bye-bye. See you later. 3 resources is not bad either. That's very good. All right, Anakin's Interceptor, Foresight, Clone Cohort. Let's see what Foresight does. Attached unit gains when the regroup phase starts. Name a card. Then look at the top card of your deck. If it's the name card, you may reveal it and draw it. Oh, this goes great with C-3PO and R2-D2 from the original set. Holy smokes. Just card advantage. And it's a upgrade that gives you 0-2. Woo! I like that. That is fun. That's a nice little card. Also, Yoda. Oh, I hope we pull Yoda. That would be gas. He's one of my favorites. Maul. Hey there, buddy. Oh, Lair of Grievous, Hyperfoil. See, here's the hyperspace. My bad. There's no foil, but it is a clone trooper, which is very, very cool. All right, moving along. Gunship, Guard, Grenade Strike, Infantry, Ryloth Militia, Droid Bomber, Clone Trooper, Freelance Assassin, Breaking In, Sword and Shield, R2-D2, Miraculous, Kraken, Corner the Prey, and Disaffected Senator. Quite beautiful. All right, let's see what this does. Attack with a unit. Gets +1/+0 for this attack for each damage on the defender at the start of this attack. Gross. Boy, that's a way to get in there. How spicy. All right. Oh, here we can put this. These cards are just so fun. And there's so many callbacks to so many different, episodes of the Clone Wars. It's like seeing... Oh! A hyperspace. Obi-Wan. This is another one I'm excited to fiddle around with. Action. Heal 1 damage from a unit. Cool. That's great. On his flip side, 4/7, Sentinel. Gross. On attack, heal 1 damage from a unit. If you do, deal 1 damage to a different unit. He taketh and he giveth away. Space Jesus gives and takes away. Level 13. Rest in peace. All right, here we go. Multi-troop transport. Arc 170. Drop in. Persuader tank. Ion tank. Got a lot of tanks in here. Headhunter squadron. Cool. Hellfire tank. Man, it's just tanks. Tanks all day. Starfighter. Droid Starfighter. Disruptive Burst. Bloodsport. Soulless One. Hey! Resolute. It's a legendary. And then our foil is... Oh my gosh, we got a double legendary. So we got a foil Ayla Secura on top of our hyperspace. So you can see here, there's rainbow foil and then the non-foil. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm playing Hero Green this season. 2 legendaries in a pack. Okay, so for those who might be wondering, how on earth could that happen? Your foil slot is a wild card. So any rare slot, the rare slot can be a rare card or legendary. You have an opportunity to pull legendary like I did. And then your foil slot can be a legendary. And then your hyperspace could also be a legendary. So it is possible to get a legendary, hyperspace legendary, and then a foil legendary. We almost got the God pack. We really did. It was really close. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I am not going to ever complain about that. Let's look at Resolute here. 10 cost, red, hero, 8/8. This unit will cost 1 less to play for every 5 damage on your base. Ooh, spicy. When played or on attack, deal 2 damage to an enemy unit and each other enemy unit with the same name as that unit. Oh, so if you're playing, clones or droids, this just says, hey man, boopaloop. And then Ayla, who we didn't read, 5 cost for 6/5 on attack. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to this unit for this attack. Wow, that's so good. That's actually really good. Holy smokes. These packs are hot fire. Wow, that is really, really cool. All right, you should definitely talk to your friendly local game store owner. Go to a pre-release. Get some packs. Crack, fire, have fun. Teach the Imperial scum who is the best in the galaxy. All right, here's a Count Dooku. All right, let me grab the other pack. So for comparison, since this is a perfect way to do it for people, here is the standard version. Here's the hyperspace version. As you can see, the stats, the text, the cost, all identical. And then when you flip them over, they have the exact same everything. You just don't have a border. That's all. So going back to what I was saying, it's just a cosmetic adjustment. It doesn't change how the card functions in the game. So if you want to bling out your deck, you can. Like I said, these hyperspace versions generally do not cost more than their standard versions. It's not going to be a huge drop in the bank to get a copy, which is really nice because if you care about making your deck blinged out and super cool, awesome. If you don't, then don't worry about it. Okay, Spider Droid, Soldier, Vanquish, Commando, Platform, Starfighter, Creative Thinking. Ooh, exhaust a non-unique unit. Create a Clone Trooper token. Wow, that's fun. Okay, Light Interceptor, Hidden Sharpshooter, Nameless Valor, Runhako, Jesse, a fine addition, and Grim Resolve. Oh, I like that card. All right, let's see what Fine Addition does. So for 0, if an enemy unit was defeated this phase, play an upgrade from your hand or from any player's discard pile, ignoring its aspect penalty. Wow. That is really nice. You just get to yoink something from someone's discard pile. Not for free, but you don't have to pay an aspect penalty. So if you're playing villain, or if you're playing whatever, like you just pay the cost here at the top. You don't have to worry about aspects, colors, whatever term you want to use. All right, last pack, and we'll talk shop a little bit. Boy, this has been a lot of fun. Very, very fun. All right, Anakin, Lair of Grievous. Great episode. All right, last pack, Heavy Persuader Tank. Drop in. Droidica Security. Hey, I was wondering when. So we actually spoiled this card on Twitter, formerly known as X. And yeah, super duper fun card. I know the community was up in arms about why it doesn't have shields, but the designer said they weren't using shields, yada yada. I'm just glad the card is in the set. I think it's cool. Now, in the future, there can be a version of Droidica that could have a shield, but in this set, it just has exploit where basically you can sacrifice other cards to reduce the cost, or in this game, defeat up to 2 units, and then this card will go from 6 to 4 to 2, and it has Sentinel, and it's a 4/5. So essentially, you get a character that can create a bunch of droid tokens, and then you defeat them to reduce the cost of this, and you get this huge body for very little, and it's just value town. Also, the artwork is great. I'm just having fun. This is super cool. Anyways, moving along, Recon Commando. Oh, I can't wait to build decks. I just don't know if I want to do villainy or heroism. I want that Satine that mills. That is all I want. I just want to mill people to death. I'm not evil. I'm just drawn that way. All right, perilous position. Republic Arc 170. Dwarf Spider Droid. Breaking in. Twice the Pride. Wow. That's some cool art. Wartime Profiteering. Steadfast Senator. Oh my god, I pulled a second Ahsoka Tano non-foil. Holy smokes. What are they thinking? And a calculating Magna Guard. What in the I can't no cursing here. Wow. What is happening? Wow. 2 Aylas, 2 Ahsokas. Goodness gracious. Maybe I'll do a Padme list. Wow. Ooh, man. That is spicy. Holy Toledo. Oh my gosh, Batman. Or I could play Ahsoka, the leader, and then play Ahsoka, the unit. Oh, well, here's the fun of the game. First of all, thank you so much to Fantasy Flight Games. They didn't have to do this, but they did. And we are so incredibly thankful for their kindness and the support for content creators and people who are just in love with this game. It's really an honor and a privilege to be able to make a video like this, and we enjoy people watching it. I know it's a long video, and thanks for being here. Thanks for watching any part of this. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, don't do any of those things. That's fine. But we want to encourage people to get out to their friendly local game stores, support a local business, and try a game. Try it out. The 2-player starter is a great way to get started. The pre-release kits are a great way to get started. There are so many great jumping off points for people who might want to just dip their toe in. Maybe you want to be a collector. Maybe you want to open packs. Maybe you want to stream. There are so many different outlets for Star Wars Unlimited, and that's really such a great thing about the name of the game. There are unlimited possibilities, both in playing, collecting, deck building. You probably heard in my voice, I'm just enjoying the nostalgia of going through the Clone Wars TV show. That is probably one of my favorite Star Wars pieces of media they've ever done. It is a lot of content. It is a lot of character development. And the artwork and the characters, I mean, like, you've got Jesse. I mean, you've got so many things in this set that resonate with me because that's one of my favorite things I've ever just had the joy to consume as a Star Wars fan. So, yeah. Go talk to your local game store. Most everywhere I know has a scene of Star Wars Unlimited players. It might be big, it might be small. Go see what's going on. Talk to them about pre-release coming up this weekend. See what's going down. It's a great opportunity to play with new cards because guess what? These cards are going to be in your hands in just a couple days. So you can start building decks. You can start putting together something really cool and expanding upon that collection with cards from sets 1, 2, and 3. So thank you so much for joining us. This is Sugi from TCG Cast. We have had a blast working with Fantasy Flight Games, and we definitely want to make sure people follow them for all of the news and information coming out from their design team. They talk about card development, thoughts they've had on cards. A lot of their team is on X talking about cool stuff that they've come up with behind closed doors and how it made it to print. The other thing is, check out GameGenic. This team, woo! So GameGenic is the other half of Fantasy Flight Games. So they're the ones who are coming up with these amazing sleeves, these amazing crates. There's all kinds of amazing stuff that they're putting on the shelves. It's very affordable, so depending on you, your collection, your budget, there's something for everybody. If you want big, really cool, high-end premium stuff, they've got it. If you just want to pick up a couple of crates and just throw it in your backpack, you can do that. They've got high-quality sleeves. They've got high-quality tokens. It's amazing. They've got such a wide variety and wide option of selections. Everyone should take a look. There's probably something for everyone out in the trading card game market, no matter what you're playing. If it's Star Wars Unlimited or something else, definitely check this out. Because like I said, I use these sleeves for pretty much all the trading card games I'm doing right now. They just feel so good. And then I love these soft crates and their premium boxes for so many games, Unlimited, etc., etc. Like it's just, there's such a wide variety of options. Also, this playmat we've been using to protect our cards while we're cracking packs. This is coming out in set 3 with Twilight of the Republic, and it's one of my favorite things about the Clone Wars, and that would be battle droids. Super duper cool. And yeah, so check out GameGenic, check out Fantasy Flight Games. Go talk to someone about Star Wars Unlimited. You won't be disappointed. It's a lot of fun. And here's the best thing. Everyone can play it. This game is the classic lifetime to, or what is it? Easy to learn, lifetime to master. This is not a hard game to pick up. The mechanics are very simple. Everyone can learn how to play Star Wars Unlimited. Mastering Star Wars Unlimited at high levels, if you want to be a competitor, if you want to go to major events, that is a different story. But learning how to play the game and being able to enjoy a group game, you can do 1v1, you could do multiplayer. There's so many things where you can just interact with multiple groups of people. This game is fantastic. If you or someone you know is a Star Wars fan, go pick up a 2-player starter and learn how to play the game. You can easily start getting going in your galactic battle for conquest to tell people that you have the high ground. Probably about 10 minutes. The rules are not very difficult. And you can also go to the website, StarWarsUnlimited.com. The rules are free. So you don't even have to buy anything to find out how the game works. And then once you do, go support your local game store. Friendly local game stores are really important. This is something that's important to me because it is easy to buy stuff online. I don't disagree that, sometimes it might be a little cheaper, it might be a little faster, so on and so forth. However, if you don't support your local game store, there's nowhere to play. And, if you don't have a local game store, this is a different conversation. But most everyone watching this has a local business that they enjoy. And so if you enjoy the products and the services they give to you, support them. Pick up a box from them. It means a lot. I'm a business person. A lot of people watching this own or work through a business, and they understand, hey, we're trying to compete with the internet. It's difficult. Just, spend the extra $2 to $3 to pick up your local stuff. If that doesn't work or your local store is not a great store, I understand. Don't support that. You don't want to get abused. But if you've got a good store that you enjoy, pick this up, pick up some sleeves. It helps them out. Plus, you've got a new game you get to play. And oh my God, Star Wars Unlimited is so much fun. So much fun. It's a blast. Anyways, I'm Sugi. I'm getting on out of here. Thank you so much for watching. We will see everybody next year. Just want to let everyone know I am a week and a half away from getting married and going on my honeymoon. And then by the time I get back, it's December. And that's just way too busy to be doing much of anything. So we'll be back in 2025 with shows, podcasts, unboxing videos, all kinds of cool stuff. We hope everyone has a happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you love, whatever you celebrate. Enjoy spending time with friends. Enjoy spending time with family. Play some Star Wars. Play some Star Wars Unlimited. Bring it to your group events, and we'll see everyone in a couple months. And at that point, I will be a married man. So thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you in 2025.